Whoa, 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 whoa! Guys, what have I just read? Like, seriously, Black Clover Chapter 260 is exactly what I've been waiting for. I've been dying to talk about Black Clover more in depth again, and when a chapter like this drops, you've got to make room to talk about it. As we all know, Black Clover is currently in the opening stages of a brand new saga. For those unaware of what exactly a saga is, it's essentially one long story arc made up of a multitude of other arcs. For example, the Elf Saga was an entire arc from the beginning of the story leading up way until the attack of the elves. And now we're into what I'd imagine is called the Devil Saga. The only difference is that the start of this saga has taken very little time to hit full speed. In fact, it was full speed more or less instantly. We went straight into borderline war against the Spade Kingdom. And I'd say that what's going on right now is going to result in the catalyst to the anticipated battle to ultimately save the world from imminent devil domination. Problem is, that's going to be very difficult to achieve now after the recent developments of the story. In order for the Dark Triad to rip open the gate and the passage to the underworld, they need to create the Tree of Qliphoth, which we know needs both world tree magic and dark magic. Zeno has already busted down the Golden Dawn, slaughtering all in his way and left the building with Captain William Vengeance in the palm of his hand. And now he's spoiled the celebrations of defeating Dante by rocking up, and I've got to say it, like a complete badass, and taken Yami right from under their noses. And this is bad news. All of a sudden, people went from clowning Dante and the Dark Triad for not being a threat, but within the space of a chapter, they've gone from an unsatisfactory threat to an, well, shit, what the f*** do we do now? We're all gonna die and there's nothing we can do kind of threat. Yeah, it ain't looking great. In all honesty though, this was expected. You simply could not have the Dark Triad rock up and fail, for the simple fact that it would just feel like a waste of time. Which is where Dante comes in. Originally, when Dante was defeated by Asta and Yami, I was left feeling slightly off. I couldn't quite put my finger on what exactly the reason was, but now I'm unbelievably excited. People are wrongly writing Dante off here, saying that he's not fit to lead the Dark Triad anymore. Trust me, we're never going to see this Dante ever again. Dante was in his element in his fight against Asta and Yami, experiencing feelings he's not felt for a long time. Dante was in complete ecstasy being able to go full strength against an opponent in his purest form. However, he got it wrong. He didn't calculate the possibility of him being defeated, and that's what makes me excited. Dante is a thrill seeker, and losing will, in a main character-esque way, motivate him to become stronger. However, with this being the villain and ultimately a character like Dante's, he's surely going to take the quick and easy way to reach this potential of his. I'm almost certain that Dante will sacrifice everything he possibly can to Lucifero in order to reach his peak. And this will in turn display to Asta that he has got to be more careful with his words. Asta is being deluded. Asta is making decisions through emotion. He's thinking with his heart, but not his brain, in situations like these where he's begging for more power from the devil. We've seen him sacrifice his arm already for a measly 10 seconds of power, and yet he is still mindlessly begging for more. This will come with catastrophic consequences for sure. And seeing the inevitable monster which Dante will become will only prove this. Question is, will Asta have any choice? Is sacrificing his body and probably his soul the only way to defeat Dante in the end? Or whatever humanity of Dante is left behind, that is. I'm sure he'd probably think so, but will he actually go through with it? Remember, Julius has stated that Asta will die, and his future sight is never really wrong. Could this be what Julius means by that? Is the Asta we all know and love going to die and be replaced by this devilish demon form? Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys make of all this, because I really think that by the end of this saga, we're going to be looking at a completely different Dante and an almost completely different Asta, or an Asta that is on the verge of becoming someone we do not want to see. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad. We cover Black Clover, Boruto and other series on this channel if you'd like to stick around. And I'll be seeing you guys in another video very, very soon. But until then, as always, peace.